Hey, what's up, my friend? So in today's episode, I want to talk about five things you must avoid if you want to be a winning trader. Number one, avoid having expectations on the market. Avoid, saying stuff like, oh, I want to make $50 every day from the markets. Oh, I want to make 500 pips a week. Oh, I want to make 10% a month, every month. Forget it, right? Forget your expectations because the market doesn't care what you want. It goes where it wants to go. It do what he wants to do. He doesn't care what you want out of it. And if you think about this, right, every trading strategy, right, that works, it exploits, right, a certain pattern in the market. For example, trend following, it exploits trends in the market. Does it mean that, I'm going to make money every month trading trends? Of course not. If the market doesn't trend, I don't make money. And it's the same for your strategy. Maybe you are trading mean reversion in the markets. If the market doesn't mean revert, guess what? You're not going to make money. So the key here is that don't have expectations on the market. The key here is that you should have a plan, to follow your plan and to make as much money as possible during times when the market conditions are favorable to your strategy. And to lose as little money as possible, right, during your drawdown by practicing sound risk management. That is what you should focus on, and not having weird expectations on the market as though it cares what you want. All right? Number two, system hopping. So this is a big one, right, for traders who are just getting started in this business, right? Because I know, right, the way we are brought up, right, whenever we make a mistake, we are told to, stop doing it and to find a solution to do something else. But when in trading, right, just because you have a few losses, it doesn't mean that that's a mistake. That could be just part and parcel of trading. If you're hopping around from trading system to trading system, then your trading will be all over the place. You're not going to find consistency. And if you don't have consistency, needless to say, your results will be inconsistent. So don't hop from system to system, right? My suggestion is stick to one system, one methodology, execute your trades, right, consistently. A sample size of 100 trades. After you have a sample size of 100 trades, then you can conclude whether this works or not. Instead of, taking 3 trades on breakout system, another 5 trades on mean reversion, another 6 trades from counter trend, after which, right, your results are pretty much all over the place because you're trading everything and anything, all the different systems. Okay, so be consistent, have a decent sample size of trades before you come up with anything conclusive. Number 3, avoid wanting to be spoon-fed. So this is a huge problem that I face myself, as I educate and share stuff with traders. I often get questions like, hey Rayner, which is the best moving average? Should I use the 20 period moving average or the 55 period moving average? Hey Rayner, when I trade breakout, is it better to trade the 52-week breakout or the 50-week breakout? Hey Rayner, this particular trading system, does it work for the crude oil market or does it work for the Nifty or does it work for the A50? Hey Rayner, which indicators, suits trend following? Stuff like that. And this boggles my mind because if you expect to be spoon-fed, then how are you going to find success in the markets or anything in life? When you want to find success in trading or anything in life, in business, you have to be willing to do the work. You have to verify. You have to validate to find out whether something works or not. You can't just take my word or some guru word for it because we might be wrong. We might have hidden agenda to lead you down the wrong path and maybe to eventually make you sign up for our courses. You never know. So this is why you never take anything at face value. You always verify. You always validate. You got to do the work. Don't expect to be spoon-fed. Because if you expect to be spoon-fed, then you're going to pretty much lose, right? Like 90+% of traders out there who expects to be spoon-fed. If you want to be different, take things into your own hands. Do the work, validate, verify, and never trust anything or anyone. Okay? And number 4, you must avoid complexity. So this is a big one for me as well. So in recent years, I've developed my own, systematic trading strategies, and I find that those strategies that are robust and those that works well are relatively simple. I can actually, explain it to you over a few lines, 3 or 4 lines, and you can have a good idea what the strategy is about. And the more indicators I add, the more filters I add, the more criteria I add, the strategy tends to break down. So this is an aha moment for me as well, right? Is that if you want to be a winning trader, to be a profitable trader, you want to have strategies that are relatively simple. Something that you can even explain to a 12-year-old, what you're looking for. If your strategy is too complex, I'm looking for this crossover, RSI needs to be oversold, it must be entering trades on a Friday, the market cannot move, more than 100 pips a day and stuff like that, right? Chances are that strategy is not going to work in the long run, okay? It must be backed by logic and relatively simple. That usually are strategies that I'm keen to trade and usually would work for the long run. So number 4, avoid complexity. And number 5, right, this kind of, relates, wanting to be spoon-fed is that you want to avoid stuff that automate things for you, like expert advisors, copy trading, signal service, that, these things that actually do all the hard work for you, well, guess what? To me, it doesn't really work, all right? Because again, you have no idea how these systems or black box algorithms work. And even if it does work, when the drawdown comes, you're not going to be convinced, right, to stick to those systems. So forget about, outsourcing or delegating your trading away. If you want to do that, right, buy an index fund, right, do something that is more passive, right? Don't try to, automate it or delegate to something that you don't even know, you don't even trust, that you can't even verify or validate. If you really want to go down that path, buy an index fund, hold it for the next 40, 50 years, right? Chances are you'll make more money, right, compared to signing up for signal service or copy trading. Alright, so with that said, I have come towards the end of today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the link is below, and I will talk to you soon.